Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge was released for the PlayStation 2 on the 8th of November 2004, bringing the excitement of Mattel's iconic die-cast cars to life in a digital format. Developed by Climax Studios and published by THQ, this title was the fourth in the Hot Wheels series to arrive on the PlayStation 2. The game also saw release on Xbox and PC, making it accessible to a broader audience. By the time of its launch, the Hot Wheels gaming franchise had already carved a niche in the racing genre, and Stunt Track Challenge was an attempt to capitalize on the brand's growing popularity within video games. Climax Studios, the developers behind Stunt Track Challenge, were already familiar with creating arcade-style racing games. Prior to this title, they had developed MotoGP and ATV, Quad Power Racing, both of which gave them solid experience with fast-paced, responsive controls and over-the-top track designs. This knowledge proved instrumental in shaping the dynamic environments and fluid gameplay in Stunt Track Challenge. Published by THQ, a company that was a dominant player in publishing licensed titles, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge was one of many games that THQ distributed during the early 2000s. THQ had a long-standing relationship with Mattel, the creators of Hot Wheels, and had previously published several titles based on the Hot Wheels franchise. This ongoing collaboration was key to ensuring that the game remained faithful to the brand and lived up to fan expectations. The Hot Wheels games developed by Climax Studios and other developers at the time were primarily focused on capturing the essence of Hot Wheels, outlandish tracks, gravity-defying stunts, and the endless variety of vehicles that fans of the toys had come to love. This game was no different in its attempt to embody the spirit of the toys, while offering players a unique and thrilling experience. One of the standout features of Stunt Track Challenge was its dedication to replicating the Hot Wheels universe, in a manner that was both faithful to the brand and entertaining for players. The game's tracks and vehicles were quintessentially Hot Wheels, with vibrant colors, exaggerated loop-the-loops, and various over-the-top obstacles that wouldn't be out of place in a Hot Wheels playset. The designers made sure that everything from the vehicles to the environments reflected the fantastical nature of Hot Wheels toys. Each vehicle in the game was modeled after real-world Hot Wheels cars, which was a significant draw for fans of the brand. This attention to detail helped the game feel like a natural extension of the toy line. The environments were equally diverse and imaginative, featuring multiple zones that ranged from desert landscapes to outer space. All of this helped immerse players into the exaggerated, larger-than-life Hot Wheels world, which had always been the brand's hallmark.
Moreover, the game's stunt-focused gameplay felt like a perfect homage to the brand's history. Hot Wheels had long been known for its daredevil spirit, with cars designed to fly through loops, launch off ramps, and speed through tracks at breakneck pace. By placing stunts at the center of the gameplay, Stunt Track Challenge ensured that it felt like a true representation of the Hot Wheels experience. Climax Studios' prior experience in the racing genre played a pivotal role in shaping the controls and mechanics of Stunt Track Challenge. Games like MotoGP and ATV, Quad Power Racing focused on responsive controls and fluid racing mechanics, which translated well into Stunt Track Challenge's arcade-style gameplay. Unlike traditional racing games where precision is often key, this title emphasized fun, stunts, and creative track designs over technical mastery. The result was a game that was both accessible to newcomers and engaging for experienced players. The control scheme in Stunt Track Challenge was intentionally simplified to ensure it remained easy to pick up and play. The cars were designed to handle well, with the focus being on fun rather than realism. This accessibility was critical to making sure the game appealed to the target audience, which included younger players who were more familiar with the toys than traditional racing games. While the game was easy to control, offering an arcade-style feel where players could quickly jump in and start pulling off impressive stunts, there was still enough depth to keep players engaged. The stunts required timing and precision, especially as the tracks became more challenging in later stages of the game. Each stunt performed rewarded players with boosts, encouraging them to constantly attempt bigger and better tricks. In addition to the stunts, the variety of vehicles on offer, each with slightly different handling characteristics, meant that players had to adjust their driving style depending on their chosen car. This added a layer of strategy to the game, especially in later levels where the challenges became increasingly difficult. Unlike previous Hot Wheels games such as Hot Wheels World Race 2003, Stunt Track Challenge was more focused on performing stunts than on straightforward racing. The game was structured around a reality TV show concept, where players had to compete in a series of challenges to progress. This format gave the game a unique twist, as players were not only racing against other cars, but also performing stunts and completing tasks to impress the audience and judges.
One of the most striking features of Stunt Track Challenge was its dynamic level design. Many levels shifted camera perspectives throughout the course of a race, offering players different views of the action. For example, certain sections of a track might zoom in on the car as it performed a particularly impressive stunt, while others might offer a wide-angle view of the entire track. This helped keep the game visually engaging and set it apart from more static racing games. Additionally, Stunt Track Challenge featured a diverse range of challenges beyond simple races. These included time trials, stunt challenges, and various mini-games, which provided variety and kept the gameplay fresh. This focus on variety and stunts gave Stunt Track Challenge a distinct identity within the Hot Wheels game franchise. One of the game's greatest strengths was the wealth of challenges it presented. The single-player mode featured several difficulty levels, allowing players to gradually work their way up to the tougher challenges. However, despite the strong single-player experience, the game truly excelled in its multiplayer mode. Whether playing split-screen on the PS2 or competing online on other platforms, the multiplayer mode allowed players to engage in head-to-head stunt battles and races, which proved to be far more enjoyable than the single-player mode. The competitive nature of the multiplayer mode, combined with the game's emphasis on stunts, made it a standout feature. With up to 4 players competing in the same race, the chaos of pulling off stunts, colliding with opponents, and racing through the track added to the excitement. The multiplayer experience was more dynamic and unpredictable than the single-player mode, making it the go-to option for many players. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge remains one of the more memorable Hot Wheels games from the PlayStation 2 era. Its emphasis on stunts, its colorful and imaginative level design, and its accessibility all contributed to its appeal. The game succeeded in staying true to the Hot Wheels brand, offering fans of the toys a chance to immerse themselves in a world that felt like a natural extension of the franchise. While the single-player mode was fun, the game truly shone in its multiplayer experience, where the chaotic, stunt-filled races created an unpredictable and thrilling atmosphere. Its unique blend of stunts, racing, and challenges set it apart from other games in the Hot Wheels franchise, making it a must-play for fans of the brand and arcade racing enthusiasts alike.
Twisting and turning!